Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday night stories of hope. I am super freaking excited for tonight because I got the sister duo here and they have all been on my team for many, many years now. And I am super excited for them to share tonight and for all of you to hear their stories and also hear how they each started and then shared with their sister to get started. So I'm going to pass it over to Christy. She's going to kick us off. So go ahead and take it away, girlfriend.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Um, so as Shannon mentioned, I have been on her team for 4 years. I cannot believe it has been that long. But I have known her since the moment she was born. Um, so Shannon, I've been with her since she had her back pain, which was the reason why she originally joined Plexus. And I watched the relief that she had gotten from being on the Plexus products. And I can still remember the conversation that her and I had at our Aunt Deb's house. And I was like, my hips are really hurting. My hips would always like be achy and pop out. I had like a lot of joint pain. I don't know why. Um, and she was like, you should really try these products. I really think they might help. And I reluctantly tried them. I swore I was going to be requesting my money back after 60 days. But like many other people, I did not. Um, I actually really fell in love with the pink drink. And it has become like I don't want to say the reason I get out of bed in the morning, but it definitely is a nice little perk. I really don't even drink that much coffee anymore. Well, lately I have been because I have a 2.5 week old. So coffee has been a little bit of my friend again lately. But before I ever reach for coffee, I always go for my pink drink and my hydrate or my active. I've fallen in love with a lot of the products and um, over the past 4 years, I've sampled not only the gut health and energy products, but also the skincare products. I love the Joyum line and the collagen. And I also have an 11-year-old son. So it's been a minute since I've been a new mom. So I was really nervous to have a baby. I'm 37 and the doctors like to remind me that I'm considered geriatric because I'm over 35 when I had my baby. Um, but I honestly felt better with this pregnancy than I think I did with my son 11 years ago. If I look at pictures of myself from 11 years ago when I was pregnant with him, I was puffy. I was big. I was swollen. That's not to say like my feet didn't swell this time around being pregnant in the summer, but um, I just feel like it was a lot easier of a pregnancy. We did not know the gender of our baby until she was born, and everyone swore that she was going to be a boy because they're like, you're so tiny, you just have this little basketball belly. And everyone always says, oh, that's a sign that it's going to be a boy because you're not big and puffy and all these things. So when our baby came out and it was a girl, I was super surprised because I really thought it was going to be a boy. But super grateful that I have her and that I have my Plexus products. Um, Throughout my life, I've kind of been the guinea pig for my family. So I see my sister kind of smirking down there. I always like kind of go down these health adventures. And when I find something that I love, I share it with my friends and my family. And my sister is usually the first one who I do that with. So I was super grateful when she started taking the products with me. A little tidbit that some of you who are close to me may know, but others may not. I actually went to school for nursing. And that's because I really like helping people. I like helping people feel better. I really love like learning how the body works and how, just to optimally run, but nursing school wasn't for me. So I didn't finish, but I feel like this is kind of like a close second because I can still help people feel better without having to work crazy nurse shifts. And I get this awesome Plexus community. So I just can't say enough about the products, and every single person that I've met that through this opportunity has just been so gracious and helpful and just so loving. I feel like I've never been so supported and loved on as I have with this Plexus journey. And no matter what stage of your life you're in, whether you're a new mom or a grandmom or an empty nester, whatever you may be, I feel like the Plexus community is just always there to support you and guide you and help you with whatever your goals are or whatever your struggles are. And I just wish that everyone could feel that and have that support. So as I mentioned, I shared it with my sister, my mom, my brother, and now that I'm on maternity leave, I have some more time to focus on sharing it with as many more people as possible. So my full-time job is one that I do love. I don't necessarily want to quit that, but a goal of mine is that my husband works for his dad, and his dad wants to retire in the next couple of years. And I want my husband to retire when his dad does, so he can be a stay-at-home dad and to take care of me and the kids at home. So that's my goal. And I really feel like with this opportunity that it's actually something that might happen. Um, Especially if I can get him on board with sharing the products. He likes to take them, but he's not as good at sharing. So I got to get him out of his shell. He's my next project, but until then, I just share with my sister, and I'm glad that she has been taking the products and been getting a lot of relief from them. So that's it for me. I'm glad that the baby was quiet for my little spiel. So thank you for letting me share. And I'm glad to talk to you all.
I love that so much. Thank you, Christy. And I just have to say, I was over her house yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes. And her milk supply. You didn't talk about your milk
Oh my
supply.
gosh. Yeah,
You
I
have like
forgot.
a
How could I
whole, I'm
forget?
like, she's only 2 weeks old. How do you have that much milk?
I took my baby to her 1 week checkup, and not only has she gotten back to her birth weight, she has surpassed her birth weight, which the doctor was like super impressed with. And he was like, wow, you're not supplementing with any formula. I was like, nope, just breastfeeding. And I have a supply in the freezer. And he told me that I could feed all of India with my milk supply. And I legit have like almost 30 bags of milk in the freezer, which I can't believe that she's literally 2.5 weeks old. So I don't know what I'm more impressed with, that my body can do that, that these products can help support that. But yeah, it's been a fantastic postpartum recovery. I don't know if it's because it was 11 years ago, but I feel like this recovery was just leaps and bounds better than the first time around, and I just can't say enough about it. So yeah, thank you for reminding me about that, Shen.
I have to talk about that because that I was like, what? She's only 2 weeks old. That's
I pulled out a case
incredible.
of milk
So,
and she was like, "You made
yeah,
that?"
yeah, that blew my mind. So I had to mention that. So thank you so much, Christy, for sharing. That was amazing. And we are
Mhm.
going to pass it over to Amanda now, her sister, who Christy shared with. You have to unmute yourself, Amanda, because you're muted.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Take it away, girl.
All right. Let me just make sure. Can you still see me too? No?
Can't see you.
Oh, boo.
That's all right.
All
We can hear
right.
you.
I know. I tried to write this because my brain's like all over it. I'm a little nervous. I've never shared before.
You're okay. Do you see a little video camera?
Huh?
You see a little video camera? There you go. Perfect. Love it.
Okay. Can you still see me right now though? You can still see me now too? Oh my gosh, I'm learning technology too with Plexus. Okay. So hi, I'm Amanda. I'm Christy's little sister, and her guinea pig, as she likes to say. We do a lot of things together. Shan is my cousin. Um, I guess my journey started about 7.5 years ago. I was given a rebirth day. And what I mean by that is I started my recovery journey. Um, I wanted a better, healthier lifestyle for not just me, but also my daughter. So I call it my rebirth day, a day I took back control of my life. Um, a few months later, I got Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and it affected my muscles, my joints, my brain, and my stomach. Um, I knew I didn't really want to go on any of the prescriptions that the doctors were trying to put me on. So this is one of the things that me and Christy started with. We started with doTERRA essential oils, which is a plant-based oils, and I still love them. We still use them, but there was still something missing in like our health circle, I guess. And that's when Shan came in with us with Plexus. She brought it to our attention. Um, I tried it. I'll be honest. I did try it for a little while, about 4 or 5 years ago. I liked it, but I wasn't fully committed. I just, you have to want a better life and better healthy choices. And I wanted to still see and how everyone else was doing. So I stopped them and I honestly felt a difference. I got some unwanted weight back. My migraines were worse than they were before. My IBS was acting up. My face was breaking out more, and I was still drinking a ton of coffee a day, like 4 to 5 cups. 4 to 5 cups. And anybody who knows me knew I used to walk with like 2 cups of coffee in my hand anywhere I went. Like that is a true story. So um, I decided to put my Dunkin' money into Plexus, which is also my health. Um, I also have some anxiety and depression, like I said, migraines, and I am currently being in the process of being diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. So my inflammation is, it comes and goes, my heart rate, everything. So Plexus has quickly come into my everyday life. And I have to totally agree with everything Christy said. But one of the things is when I wake up, I look forward to my drink. Sometimes if I don't even have to leave the house in a hurry, I will literally not even brush my teeth and just go get my morning drink. Um, I actually have a positive vibe on my counter, and inside it is like it's easy access, like things that I have learned, like going with the easy access in the morning. I start with my active, my slim, and a half a hydrate. Over like 4 years, I've learned that some products I need to be a little more careful with, but I still enjoy them and I still get the benefits of them. It's also my vitamins that I've been taking, and I suck at taking vitamins every day. I think we all do, but with it being right here on the counter, easy access, I take 3 vitamins now, 3 different ones. Um, I also, fun fact, I do not eat any meat or fish. So getting my protein is something that is important. And I I even brought my products because I love the protein shake. I love making protein balls out of them. My daughter, who's 12, she loves taking them in her lunch as a snack. My boyfriend, it's just healthier choices. Um, I don't drink any more coffee either, which is good because it makes my anxiety go a little, it like makes me a little more jitterier. So I'm excited that I don't drink coffee and I can actually feel better along with going through the health challenges that I go through. But I still feel good. Like I know my body. I know when something's wrong, like I can listen to it. And it's because I am doing all natural living with the oils. My I say oils, plexus, and God every day. Seriously, that's my motto. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start coming out of my shell because I'm probably really red right now because I know it's only a few of you, but I'm still super nervous and I hate talking on here. And here comes Gabby. But thank you for letting me share. I have been here as a quiet supporter. Oh, Gabby, I'm on a
Hi.
plexus call. She helps keep me straight too, and she loves the drinks as well. And the other thing that we absolutely love is the Joyum face cream, the night and day. That is like one of my favorite health products of them. So anyway, thanks for letting me share. Yeah,
Thank you so much, Linda. That was amazing.
thanks.
I love all the things you shared and how better you're feeling and how everyone's using it, Gabby, Carl,
Oh,
the whole fam.
I
no,
want to
there's
just mention
everyone now.
too, Amanda mentioned that she doesn't eat meat or fish, so she just uses Plexus protein, and she had her blood work done and her protein levels were like perfect.
Perfect. It
Awesome.
Like
is literally a
even
little
just
over
from
the
taking it.
middle of like
Yeah.
the normal line. And yeah, just peanut butter, nuts, and plexus protein shakes.
I love that so much.
Seriously. So, and all my levels with all my blood work recently too, like everything is like perfect. The only thing they give me is a little more magnesium for my migraines and B2 because it helps with like the migraines, like the blood vessels as well. But it's a vitamin. So it's to me, that's natural. So
That's amazing.
yeah.
So happy to hear
Thank
that.
you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to pass it over to Paulina and her sister Lisa
Awesome.
now.
Okay. Here's my watch. Love you. I don't.
Hi, guys. I'm Paulina. This is Alicia.
I mean, might as well do it together.
Yeah, I guess we're together. So I joined Shannon is one of my really good friends. We used to be neighbors. She's still my most favorite neighbor in the world. However, I want to say 2018, 2019, she was trying to introduce me to Plexus. I know a lot about her back pain, the same thing as Christy was saying. And I was very just no, I didn't want to do it. I suffer from, I want to say 17 years now, I've been suffering with fibromyalgia. I have extreme kidney issues. I also suffer from anxiety, depression, and obesity. And so in 2019, I decided I don't need any of that stuff and I'm just going to eat cleaner and start workouts and things like that. And I want to say March of 2019 to about September, I dropped 50 pounds on my own. And I was very excited about it. It felt good, but I still had a lot of pain. I have fibromyalgia from head to toe. My sister does as well. So finally, I want to say November, I was talking to Shannon about it of 2019. And I told her my goal would be January of 2020 to start my Plexus journey. Just like Christy, I went in like, I'm going to go in for it. I did the big renew challenge. So I did the triplex, the shakes, the meta burn. I mean, I went full blown into just grabbing everything. Water is key. So I was consistent. I want to say 4 weeks in, Alicia started to ask me what I was doing and I introduced her to Plexus. The first thing I noticed for myself was I was sleeping. So with fibromyalgia, I don't sleep. I wasn't sleeping. It was like, took me about an hour and a half to fall asleep. Yeah, it was bad. I'd sleep for maybe about an hour awake, 2 hours a week. So about 4 weeks in, consistent every day with everything, continued my workouts, eating healthy. I slept 6 hours straight. And that was my first, wow, something's really working. I had energy during the day. I noticed less inflammation. And so my sister actually joined with me 4 to 5 weeks after. And so we started our Plexus journey kind of together. I want to say over time, I I didn't get back my money. I'm still taking Plexus. Triplex is my Triplex is my best friend. Active Ease. I actually take 6 to 9 Ease pills a day.
Yes, I still do
I
too.
still do that. Inflammation is huge with fibromyalgia. I'm not in bed 80% of the time. I mean, before Plexus, my mother-in-law retired to help me with my kids because I couldn't do anything. And with Plexus, I was able to drop additional 15 pounds. So about 62 pounds and still maintaining. And I am running a distillery, actually. I help run a distillery. I'm on my feet for almost 40 hours a week now, literally on my feet.
The distillery is fast
yes,
and busy.
and I get to cook and I'm with my kids. My inflammation is amazing. I'm sleeping. I don't get sick. I had extreme nausea. I have had no kidney issues. None at all. I've had 2 major procedures with my kidneys. So we're looking at, since I've started Plexus, no kidney issues. The inflammation is better. I'm with my family all the time. I have no headaches, no nausea, no pain. For the most part, I do still get flare-ups,
Yeah, everyone does.
but they last a day, if that, so
Definitely
I
a
mean,
quarter of the time.
yeah, I don't
When
want to go
was.
like too long of, my life is 17 years of fibromyalgia. I literally was, when Shannon introduced me, I really thought I was at the lowest in my whole life. And I thought, holy crap, I might get emotional here. I was really low mentally. I thought there was nothing that was going to help me. I thought I was going to be at home. There was no help. The doctors told me I was going to be stuck on Xanax, Ultram, all these medications that I
pills.
couldn't function. And because of Shannon, who pushed me and literally made me think about it, I take no prescription drugs at all to this day. Not for headaches, not for anything. I lead it on the ease and the inflammation. And I've only been on antibiotics one time. So since
That year,
I had double ear infection this year.
right before her 40th, by the way.
Yeah. So Plexus has been
That was a hard
amazing to
secret.
me. I shared with my sister. My brother now takes X Factor. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law are on it.
Got a lot of my friends on there.
Yeah, a lot of friends that help with blood pressure, diabetes, sleep. If you have bathroom problems, it's a real thing.
Smooth move, man.
So yes, I was able to definitely help and share with a lot of people. And we still have a lot of people that are still very interested in Plexus. Also the community. I do want to touch base on that because if it wasn't for you guys and me being a part of, the chats and the messaging and, the groups, it definitely helps keep me consistent. And it does help remind me why I started this and how important it is for me, for my life, for my personal well-being to continue on this journey with Plexus. I truly believe it helps me with adding in, eating correctly, maybe some working out and water. Water is a very big thing. So I guess that's it. I mean, it's been a lifesaver for me. 100% believe in the supplements. And like I said, I try everything. But my go-to is Triplex. I am a hunger control. I love the hunger control. I do not take my pink in the morning. I actually take it more towards the evening because I like to eat at night. That is my downfall. It's very hard for me.
I mix
So
all 3 in a beautiful cocktail and drink it like fruit punch
she does.
on the
yes.
way to work every day.
So
every
I have my hunger control at night. So this way I don't eat late and that works. But I believe in the hydrate, the ease. If you have inflammation, I definitely highly recommend the ease and the active. It's amazing. So take it away.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I gotta be last. I love this. So literally, we were at work. Hi, Shannon. We were literally at work, I guess, what was it? Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday. And she said, what are you doing Wednesday? And I was like, nothing really. And she said, oh, well, we're gonna do this sister team thing. And I was like, okay. So I love Plexus. I've been on it for almost 4 years, just like Pauline. I started shortly after her. Don't really care to do all the TV stuff, and it makes me super nervous, but I'm definitely supportive for the product and for her and for anything that's happening. So I'm always gonna definitely be here for it. I started shortly after my sister. I was actually in a hospital for a good week because I had such massive migraines. Not only do I have the fibro and the estrogens and the rheumatoid arthritis and all that, but I had massive migraines so bad to where my face looked like I had a stroke. Um, they didn't know what was wrong with me. I was in that room for a week. They gave me their cocktail mixtures over and over and over again. I had spinal taps. I had a lot of things that they did, and they wanted to send me home in a taxi because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me.
Literally a taxi.
Yeah. I mean, I can't take medicine. I can't take pain pills. I can't take any of that stuff because it just doesn't agree with my body. First and foremost, I throw up. I can't do it. Whatever. Wasn't, so I came home. I had no equilibrium. I laid in bed literally for a month, the whole month of October. I was bedridden, and I saw I had aura eye, and I couldn't see, and I laid there. And then I was like, all right, whatever I need to do. Paulina started Plexus, and I said, just ask questions, see what's going to be the best for me. I need to do something because I couldn't at that
She
time.
started Botox, actually.
I had Botox
Yeah.
injections, and there was relief, but it wasn't the best. I always felt, that was like 35 injections from the neck into the temples, into the head, everywhere. And just not something I wanted to do. I didn't need it, didn't want it. I had 3 kids here at my house at that time. My daughter was about 2. And then my son and my stepson. And I couldn't do anything that entire time. So she got me on Plexus, and I started the ease. I went to a chiropractor, but I also started taking Plexus. And then I literally it took a little bit actually to get it into my system for migraines to go away. But for almost 4 years, I'm not on any medication. And all I take is Plexus.
No Botox.
I don't do Botox. I don't do anything else. I just take Plexus. And my the main ones I take is the ease. So I do ease for sure all the time. It's always got to be in my everyday. Active and slim. And hydrate. I love to mix the hydrate. Like I said, it's my fruit punch mixture, and I drink it on the way to work. So that's what I do. I also will throw in Triplex when I'm feeling blah, and I need to like relieve myself and get some extra like gut health going on. I notice that really helps me out a lot. Without Plexus, I probably would still be sitting here in the bed, not moving. With autoimmunes and having inflammation as much as I do. And, life happens, and you go and you go, and you don't take the time for yourself, and you don't listen to your body, which I didn't a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of was like, I'm just going to keep going, and it wasn't good. I missed all of work. I thought, I wasn't taking my supplements like I should have. And that was the first time I actually had a flare up the way that I did. But as soon as I jumped back on board and I started taking it and doing it the way I was, it fizzled out the pain. It helped me with my breathing because my autoimmune attacks my lungs. And that's the worst part of having my stuff. But without Plexus, I'd be on like 100 different prescriptions, which they put me on to suppress my immune system. It was kind of like chemo pills. And it made me worse than anything. I couldn't go outside because I'd get sick all the time. So because of this, I'm able to take care of my kids, work finally, and distillery is busy. Yes, we work at the same distillery.
Yes, we do.
It's amazing. It's we're a great team. We make a great team. But Plexus has pretty much saved my life with migraines, the inflammation, the pain, and being able to be myself again. I never could just be me. I was always hurting, and I always just would be a recluse and just want to sit inside and just lay down and darken every room out and not want to exist. And I don't feel that way anymore. And so very thankful for this.
For
And
Shannon.
I'm thankful for the whole little trickle that it has done. I mean, from I guess, from me getting it from my sister and from Paulina getting it from Shannon getting it from wherever. But like Brittany, there she is. I mean, she's there. I see her beautiful picture. However, but all of it is, it's amazing. And I really think that, I appreciate it and I'm never going to ever get rid of it. This is like my medical, honestly. So I will switch through whatever I need to do through this. And just like, who's it? Oh, Amanda said the facial, like the serums for your face and the collagen. If I get my perks, I'm like, give me the collagen. If I get extra perks, I'm like, give me this, because that stuff is life for me. And I'm like, or I'll just overdo it 1 month because I'm like, I got a little extra. I'm just gonna stack up on what I
the
need.
collagen also helps with inflammation too. So if it's something that you can
Anything.
fit in your budget, it definitely helps with that. So
If I didn't have like, so I didn't have my sister here, she's like my number one go-to for all of it. Because I'm always like, yes, I love it. I take it. Yes. Ooh. But I'm never like but this is what it does. I'm like, wait, what does it do? What is this? I just know it works for me. It works for me. And so I'm always like, wait, can you explain this? Because you're way better at it than I am. I believe in it. I love it.
Funny.
So
These are so funny. I love this so much. This was amazing. I can't even put into words what I'm feeling right now. Like, I'm super grateful for Christy and Paulina trusting me to get started and then sharing with their beautiful, lovely sisters, and that you are all feeling so much better. Like, that just is the whole reason why I'm here still doing this 5 years later and sharing with other people, because of stories like this. So if you are listening to this or to this recording and somebody has asked you to try Plexus, just try it, because you can think that you're going to get your money back and all that good stuff, but hopefully you're not, and it's going to change your health like it has these 4 ladies and so many other people in my circle. And I'm just super grateful for you girls, and I love you so much. Thank you so much for sharing.